All right, well, come on to your yoga mat. And just take some time wiggling around. You don't have to necessarily sit cross-legged, but just shifting gently from side to side. Just kind of notice how your low back feels today, like from the top of the pelvis. And then think of the spine waving a little bit more. So think of each vertebrae moving out through the crown of the head. Just wiggling around a little bit before we sit still. And then allow yourself to find center. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Giving that little lift up through the heart center. Maybe closing your eyes here. Or find a spot just maybe on your mat to focus on. And just allow yourself to settle into your breath. Not trying to change your breath right now. Just notice how you're breathing. Notice if your breath feels tight, or if you're able to really feel your breath kind of move deeper into the lungs. And then bringing a little bit more focus into the breath. As you inhale, feel your inhale come in through your nose. Feel it move through the nasal passages, through the sinuses. Feel your breath light up your skull. And then as you exhale, you feel the shoulders soften, the jaw softens. Just finding your own pace of your breath. Sorry, you guys, keep having to clear my throat today. Just finding your own pace. And having that reminder this morning as we move through our Vinyasa practice that you want to try to keep that nice pace. So you want to sync your breath to the movements and your movements to the breath so that they find balance and they work together. And then go ahead and extend the arms out, resting the wrists on your knees, palms face up or forward. Just taking a moment for the mudra of blessings. As always, just taking a moment of gratitude for the blessings that you have in your life. And also welcoming blessings coming your way. Staying open And then I'll bring you a little blessing for your practice this morning. The blessing of acceptance. Every part of you is equally worthy of love. Accept yourself as you are, and this will be a blessing unto yourself and others. If you wish to see the truth of the matter, hold no preference, either for or against a particular outcome. Just be the love that you truly are. Just allowing a few breaths of just accepting yourself, your beautiful spirit. And then drawing the hands to the heart center, bowing the head, just sealing that blessing into your heart. And then we'll release the hands and open the eyes, maybe a smile. And we're going to take a little bit of rotating around. Nice deep breaths. Just stir it up this morning. Feeling your belly engage as you move around. So as you draw back, pull into the belly. And then we'll go back the opposite direction. Good. And then we'll lengthen here and lift through the chin. Think of drawing the shoulders back, send the heart center up. Feel that stretch moving up the front of the throat. And then as you exhale, drop the chin and roll into the spine. So like a turtle shell in the spine, drop the head and just take a couple breaths here. You might even feel that stretch wrap all the way around the skull. And then inhale, lengthen and lift. Again, lift up to the heart center. Exhale, chin to chest. Take a couple breaths. And then we're going to slowly come back to center. And then let's take that right hand down, relax the elbow and shoulder. Little press, just mindfulness press with that left hand on the left leg. Think of every exhale releasing tightness out of that left side of your neck. Maybe you can turn and look down towards your hand, maybe lift the chin a little bit. Just little wiggles, just be real mindful how you're moving your neck. And then slowly come back up and we'll head on over to the left. Soften that left elbow, relax the shoulder. And again, that mindful hand placed on that right leg. And then we'll slowly come back up. All right. So coming into a twist, we're going to take that right hand behind, left hand will cross over. Don't twist too far right away. Draw some strength up through the belly, lift up through the crown of the head. Then twist. And allowing your breath to go deep into your lungs. You feel your belly move as you twist. So as you exhale, you feel that squeeze and abdominal muscles contract. Remembering twists are good for our digestive system, for our internal organs. And slowly release. So we'll do the other side. Taking that left hand behind, right hand crosses over. Again, don't twist quite yet, but lengthen up and then twist. Good, slowly coming back. Alrighty, so let's take the bottoms of the feet together, and I just want you to, we're just giving our, opening up our feet a little bit before we do some forward bending. So just taking your feet as if you were going to be in turtle pose, and just taking your thumbs and walk your thumbs, kind of squeeze your feet. So just remembering that our fascia and our body, all of our connective tissue, connects us throughout the entire body. It's like a webbing. And in order to do good forward bends, that fascia for the back side of the body starts at the feet. So sometimes opening up the feet a little bit makes your forward bending feel a little bit better. All right, so we're going to take a little turtle pose here. You can take hands on the feet, or you can go underneath the legs if you like. Again, all options, not have tos. You listen to your body. Okay, we'll slowly come back up. Bring the feet to the floor. We're going to take the hands behind us, fingers face your bottom, or maybe spin out just a little bit. And then we're going to roll the shoulders, lift up to the heart center. Feel out your mat. So you feel that press down through the arms. You feel energy down through the legs. You can stay right here or take a nice big breath. And then we're going to press and lift to a tabletop position. Just feeling that nice stretch through the arms. Strength in the arms. Love when it multitasks. All right, let's send that right leg out. We're going to bring the left foot in for Janushirasana. So once you get your body placed, maybe wiggle on your sit bones a little bit. And we'll lengthen up nice and tall here. And you can always bend that right knee. We want to think of the pelvis tilting forward. So don't worry about diving your head. Think of your pelvis shifting forward. Think of the belly moving towards the thigh. Keeping that left knee moving towards the floor. Allowing your breath to go nice and deep into the pose. Feeling out those tight areas and taking your breath into those areas. Okay, we'll slowly come back up. And switch legs. So you'll take that left leg out, bringing the right foot in. And we'll lengthen up nice and tall here. Again, feel it out. And then we're going to slowly begin to fold forward. Again, tilting the pelvis forward. Think of that right knee moving towards the floor. Not diving into the pose too quickly. We take it one little breath at a time. You'll be able to feel out certain parts of yourself that you might miss if you go too fast. Okay, we're going to slowly then come back up. All right, kids, we're going to head on to our hands and knees. Spreading out those hands, spread out the fingers, and really be mindful that you're not pushing or locking everything into the heel of the hand. Push all the way out through the palm of the hand, out through the fingertips. So inhale, melting the spine here for cow pose. And just take a moment with the shape. Feeling that stretch through the abdomen, maybe gently pull into the lower belly. See how that feels. And then we're going to move through cat pose and take a moment, couple breaths with this one. Just feeling out the shape. And then inhale, melting again. And exhale, cat pose. So do a few more breaths in and out, moving through cow and cat. So if you soften into those elbows a little bit in the transition, it takes pressure out of the neck and shoulders. And then on your next cat pose, we're going to hang out here. And just really think of the head relaxing. Maybe you turn the head a little bit, nod the head. And then go ahead and tuck those toes. But I want you to be mindful of tucking your toes. So think of the big toe, spread those toes out. So I want you to feel a stretch already in the toes, the ball of the foot. And then we're going to slowly begin to lift into our down dog. So you can pedal those heels. You can come up on the toes and back down. Bending the knees. Again, when we bend the knees, we can find a little bit more space. So don't worry about locking out those knees. Just finding your breath. And then eyes are going to shift towards the top of your mat. And we're going to walk our feet up to a halfway lift. So feet are going to come right under those hips. Spread the toes. Fingertips can be on the floor. You can slide those hands up to your shins, rolling the shoulders back. Crown of the head reaches forward, sit bones move behind you, feeling that nice stretch coming up the backs of the legs. And then I want you to notice where you're holding your weight in your feet. Notice if you're leaning back into your heels. I want you to shift the weight, distribute it evenly, but as you lean into it a little bit, you feel a little deeper stretch. And then take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, soften those knees a whole bunch, relax into a nice, relaxed, standing forward fold. So you can just let the arms hang here. But again, go back to your feet. Notice your foundation. So many times we just hang out in a pose, we let our feet relax. Notice if you give a little extra mindfulness down through that big toe, what shifts for you. And then big breath, soften the knees, and we're going to roll all the way up. So just rolling into the spine, one vertebrae at a time, rolling it all the way up. Roll the shoulders. Maybe roll the neck. All right. So we're going to get moving, get flowing. So finding your mountain pose, again, lift the toes. Spread the feet. Be mindful of how you hold your feet. And then feel that strength up the legs, up through the lower belly. Allowing the heart center to open. Arms are at your sides, palms face forward. Just noticing the space that you've created already in your body from mountain pose. And then on your next inhale, we'll take the arms up. On your exhale, soften those knees and come into a forward bend. Keep them nice and soft. We're going to get a few forward bends in today, so you'll have time. All right, so on your next inhale, we're going to lengthen halfway. And just take one more big breath in. And as you exhale, hands to the floor and just walk the feet back to plank. Take a breath in. You can also lower the knees. Exhale, elbows hug in towards the sides as you come down. And we're going to slide those forearms forward for Sphinx first. So as we move through the sequence, if Sphinx feels the best for you for a back bend today, just stay right here. I'll give you other options. Just breathe. Slowly release. Bring those hands in line with the chest. We'll tuck the toes and press up, finding your down dog. So again, you can still wiggle around in your down dog. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, up on the toes, eyes look forward, and then walking the feet in for a halfway lift. As you exhale, fold. On your next inhale, press into the feet. We're going to rise up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Soften those knees if you need to. Relax the head. On your next inhale, lengthen halfway. This time we're going to send that right foot back. Dropping the knee. Stay connected into the toes of that back foot and kind of push down. It's going to make your stretch feel a little bit deeper. I want to get into that hip flexor for low back. Just really think of your breath going deep into your belly. And then we're gonna take the hands down and step that left foot back, finding your plank. Knees up or down, big breath. Exhale, we're gonna come all the way down to the ground. Rolling the shoulders. So again, this is where you could do Sphinx, or we're gonna come up for Cobra. And slowly release. Tucking those toes, and we're gonna press up. Finding your down dog. Inhale up on the toes. Eyes are gonna look forward. Lower that left knee down. Send the right foot forward and lunge. So again, connect to that back foot. Lengthen. All right, lifting that back knee, and we're gonna step it forward. Inhale, we'll lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll lengthen halfway. This time, let's lead with our left foot back, bringing the knee down. Now you can keep your hands down on the ground or give a little extra press, bring those hands up. You'll feel a deeper stretch up through that hip flexor. Go ahead, slowly release, lifting that knee. Send that right foot back. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Sphinx, Cobra, or Up Dog. And Down Dog. Again, check in on your hands. Don't lock everything in the heel of your hand. Press all the way out. But inhale up on the toes. Eyes look forward. Lower that right knee and we'll send that left foot forward. So again, you can keep hands on the ground or you can walk them up for a stretch. Breathe. Go ahead, slowly release the hands, lift that back knee, and we'll send it forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down through the feet. Rise up. Exhale. Inhale, arms are going to reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. So we're going to add a little twisting into this sequence. So we're going to take the right hand down and maybe open the feet a little bit. Bend that right knee, and we're going to reach up with that left arm. So that left leg stays straight. Just take a couple breaths. Good. Slowly release, and we'll switch. Left hand down, bend that left knee. Right arm reaches up. And slowly release. Inhale, lengthen. And then this time we're going to send our right foot back. We're going to keep that knee up. And right hand will go down. And left hand will reach up for a twist. Think of really ringing out 2020, right? Ring it out. We're in the new year. Let's get some new energy in our body. Good. Slowly release. And we'll step that left foot back. Find your plank. Again, knees can be up or down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, sphinx, cobra, or up dog. And down dog. Now, if you wanted to add a leg lift, we're going to take that right leg up. And then as you draw the knee into the chest, eyes are going to look towards the top of your mat and step that right foot forward. And then we're going to twist on this side. Right or left hand down. Right arm is going to reach up. Stay strong in those legs. Try not to be loose in the legs. Slowly release. We're going to step that left foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down through the feet. And come all the way up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll lengthen halfway. We're going to bring that little twist in again. Right hand down, bend that right knee. Left arm will reach up. Slowly release. Left hand down, bend that left knee, right arm up. Just noticing the warmth in the body. Slowly release and fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. This time we're going to send that left foot back. So you can do that same twist if you want to stay more grounded to the floor, or root down through the legs. Pull that strength up through the belly. Come to standing. Reaching those arms for crescent lunge. Lift the heel up, that back heel. Breathe. And then you can stay in your crescent lunge or add a twist. So hands to the heart center. You're going to twist. Maybe stay right there, or dropping that left elbow to the right knee. Big breaths. And then slowly come up. Reach. And then we'll head back to the ground. Step back, find your plank. Again, knees up or down. Big breath. Chaturanga. Sphinx, cobra, or up dog. and down dog. So if you wanted to take a leg lift here with that left leg, go ahead and do that. A little stretch. And then we're gonna start drawing that left knee in, but look forward. And then step that left foot. And stay low or press down as you slowly come up, reaching those arms. Big breath. And then again, if you wanted to add the twist, our hands are going to come to the heart center. Twist. And then knee to elbow, or elbow to knee, whichever one you like. Okay, one more big breath. Slowly come back up. And we'll release. And step forward. Inhale, lengthen here. And exhale, fold. And we're going to hang out here for a couple breaths. So feel free to hold onto the elbows. You could even hook your 2 fingers around your big toes, bending the elbows. It helps you feel that lean forward a little bit. And if you got a hold of your feet or elbows, release. And then we're going to press down and slowly come all the way up. Exhale. And just take a couple breaths here, noticing the sensations within your body, noticing your breath. Finding that balance in your breathing. That reminder, the vinyasa is actually helping our cardio, which is always good. Good for your heart. All right, so I want you to bring edges of the big toes together if that's comfortable for you, with a little space between your heels. So we're going to move through 2 of the Namaskar B. The first one will be the normal sequence. The second one, I always add some little Dana flair to it. So, all right, so bringing those hands to your heart center. Take a big breath. As you exhale, you're going to bend and squeeze, so sitting back for chair pose. You should be able to see your toes. Draw up through the belly, arms reach. Squeeze into those knees, lift the heart center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Taking the hands down, step or hop your feet back. Finding your plank. Big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Sphinx Cobra or Up Dog. And Down Dog. And take a breath here in Down Dog. All right, eyes are gonna look towards the top of your mat. Send that right foot forward. Spin the left heel. So we're setting up for Warrior One. Readjust the toes. Press and come up. Want the shoulders to be squared up to the top of your mat. Pressing strong through that back leg. On your next exhale, hands come down and step that right foot back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Again, connect to your breath. Down dog. We're gonna look towards the top of the mat. Send that left foot forward. Spin the right heel to the floor. Root down as you rise up. Virabhadrasana 1. Good. Slowly release. Step back. Big breath. Chaturanga. Inhale, Sphinx, Cobra, or Up Dog. Down Dog or Child's Pose. Again, if you need a little break, feel free to rest. One more nice deep breath. Eyes look forward. Hop or walk your feet to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Bend and squeeze those knees. Come back for chair pose. Exhale. Whew. All right, one more flowy sequence. You ready? Here we go. Big breath. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Now, options. Stay right here, or we're gonna twist. Hands to heart center. Taking that right elbow to left knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Left elbow to right knee. Inhale, come back. Exhale, fold. Nothing like Utkatasana, chair pose, warm you up, right? Inhale, lengthen halfway. And we're gonna step or hop our feet back. And again, take your vinyasa. Nice deep breaths. Pressing back to down dog. Again, if you wanted to add a leg lift, we're gonna take that right leg up. And then we're gonna draw the knee in towards the chest, step the foot. Spin that left heel. Root down as you rise up. Virabhadrasana 1. Pressing that front leg strong and straight. We'll wrap those arms around. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. And we'll begin to fold. So think pelvis forward. Don't dive with your head. Anytime you're folding, think from that pelvis. You're tilting it forward. The spine's gonna follow. Good, root down through the legs, slowly come back up. Bending through that front knee again. And inhale. Now, bringing the hands down, and we're gonna lift this back leg. So as you lift it, turn the toes so they look at the floor. Lift through the hamstring. So it's a supported warrior 3, or if you want to bring hands away from the floor, you can try that. It's always interesting building from the ground up. And then drawing that left knee into the chest. Send that left leg back, bringing the knee down. Ooh, breathe. All right, we're gonna walk those hands up. And then inhale, lift the arms. Take a hold of the left wrist, okay? Pull some strength up through the belly. So think of kind of hugging towards the midline. And then you're gonna go for a lateral stretch. You're gonna reach towards the right. And then coming back up. Palms face forward, and I want you to draw the elbows back, open through the heart. Good, and then take those arms back up. Hands to the floor, lifting that knee. Send that right leg back. And take your vinyasa. If you ever need to skip a vinyasa, you are allowed to do that. I do that too sometimes. So go ahead and press back to your down dog. And then we're going to reach our left leg up. Eyes are going to look forward. Stepping forward, spin that back heel. Root down as you rise up. Again, nice deep breaths. And then pressing that front leg strong and straight. Arms will come down and around again. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. And then exhale, and slowly fold forward. Good, inhale as you slowly come back up. Bending through that front knee, reaching up. And then again, take hands to the floor. And you're gonna spin the heel away from the floor. Lift that back leg. Lift strong through the hamstring. Push down through that left leg. Pull up through the belly. Maybe you're able to float away from the floor. Hands can come back down. Drawing that knee into the belly. Send the leg back. And then we'll drop the knee and slowly come up. And breathe. Now build a little bit more sturdiness down through those legs. Arms will reach. Now we're going to take a hold of that right wrist and lateral stretch over to the left. Good. Come back to center. Palms face forward and then draw those elbows open. Head back. Good. Bring those arms up and back to the floor. Lift the knee and step back. Nice deep breath. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. All right, so let's send the right leg up again. Eyes look forward. We're going to draw the right knee in and land for pigeon. Getting into those hips. So once you get into pigeon, you don't have to stay right where you land. You can always, make these little wiggling, subtle movements. Again, give yourself time to soften before you decide to go deeper. So if you want to walk those hands out, you can. And then we can slowly come back up. Go ahead and tuck that back foot under, press up. If you wanted to take another leg lift with that right leg, maybe bend the knee and open. So you're looking underneath that right armpit. And then slowly come back. And then take that left leg straight up. Eyes are going to look forward. And we're going to move that left knee towards that left wrist. Right leg moves back. And again, give yourself time to make any little subtle adjustments. Feel free to fold forward when you're ready. Again, think from the pelvis. Don't dive with your head. And we're going to slowly come back up. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Tuck that back foot will lift up. And if you want to take that left leg up, bend the knee and push the foot over and peek underneath that left armpit. And then slowly bring it back. We're going to slowly drop down to the knees and take a child's pose. Just allow your body to melt, finding that breath. All right, so we're going to come up onto the knees. We're going to work on thread the needle for neck and shoulders. So we're going to thread that right arm underneath first. So right arm under the left arm. Hair out of my face. And allow your body to, again, kind of settle into the pieces of your body that are touching the floor. So like the shins, that right arm. Think of some integrity in that neck and let it collapse. Now you can always lift this arm. I like to walk my fingertips forward for another spot of stability. So if that feels good to you. And then we'll bring that left hand back down and close. Send that right hand forward. We're just going to do half of a one arm puppy pose. So hips are going to stay high. You're going to reach that right arm forward, melting the head, but try to keep the arm a little energized so you're not relaxing it to the floor. And then we'll slowly come back up and we'll thread that left arm under. Nice deep breaths. And then slowly come back up. And we're going to take that left arm forward for half a puppy pose. Good. Slowly come back up. All right. So we are going to come down onto our belly and do one more stretch for the shoulders. So you're going to extend your right arm out, and right arm is out from the shoulder. And you're going to turn your head to the left and just take a moment. Palm of the hand is on the floor. And then begin to peel that left side of the pelvis away from the floor. So maybe you're able to stack the legs. Maybe you're able to drop the foot behind you. We want the head to be relaxed. So for me, I bring my fist under my head. So my head doesn't relax all the way to the floor. Nice deep breaths here. Remember, I know all of you work in front of a computer. This would be all the shoulder stuff that we just did. The thread the needle, the puppy pose, this. Anytime you think of your neck and shoulders feeling tight, just if you can grab some time to do these stretches, it will save you during your day. Good. Slowly come back. And then we'll do the other side. So the left arm will reach out. Earbuds digging to fall out today. Left arm reaches out. Allow yourself to settle. And then we're going to begin to roll that right hip off the floor, the right side of the pelvis. And again, just like all of our really deep stretches, don't go too quickly. Sometimes we know where our depth is and we just move to that point. Allow yourself time, breaths along the way. And And slowly come back. All right. So hands in line with the chest. We're going to press up to hands and knees and just make a transition. Whew. It took us 5 minutes over, you guys. Clearly, Dana could keep going all day long. Let me get us wrapped up here. I won't do it too fast, unless if you got to jump off. All right, so go ahead and draw the knees to your chest for a moment. And I want you to take the legs straight up. You can bring even the hands underneath your bottom. Might make it feel a little bit better. So you can stay right here. We're just going to work a little inversion. So this is perfect. If a shoulder stand is in your practice, be very mindful and don't look at your screen while you're doing it. But again, you can stay right here. You can play with moving into plow. So that would be moving into this stretch, which is also another awesome stretch for your neck. Just be really mindful. And then again, your shoulder stand would be taking both legs up from there. I'm just a hit or miss on shoulder stands with my neck, so not today. But again, just even taking the legs up for an inversion, just like this with your back on the floor, is really healing for your body. If you take legs up and you're resting the legs against a wall, you can just allow yourself to rest there for like 5 minutes every day. It helps with stress, helps with blood pressure, helps your lymphatic system. Just a few more breaths here. And then if by chance you're in a shoulder stand, slowly make your way out, rolling your spine to the ground. And then we're going to slowly bring those knees into the chest for a moment. And then feet to the floor. Take the arms out to the side. You're going to cross your right leg on top of the left. Scoot your bottom to the right. And we'll let those legs move to the left. Slowly coming back to center. And we're going to take that left leg on top, shift the bottom over, and twist. Good. Slowly coming back to center. Uncross the legs, extend those legs out onto the floor. Let the arms rest, palms face up. And just take some nice deep breaths here. Just allowing gravity to take hold of your body. Allowing the toes to feel soft. Bottoms and tops of the feet are relaxed. Just allowing the heels to melt into your mat. Feeling the backs of your legs sink a little deeper into your mat. The tops of your legs, the space around your kneecap, your thigh, are soft. Feeling your belly gently rise and fall with every breath. Feeling the back melt with every breath. The arms are relaxed with the fingers gently curled. Feeling that natural curve in your neck. As the back of the head is melting into the floor. Soften the skin on your face. Relax your jaw and your tongue. Just truly letting gravity take hold of your body. Allowing your practice to melt into every cell. So taking a few more nice deep breaths. And then slowly begin to bring movement into your fingers and toes. Stretch or yawn. Rolling and resting onto your side for a couple breaths. And then slowly come back up to a seated position. So once you're seated, feel free to wiggle around a little bit. Turn the hands into your heart center. Bowing your head here as you close your eyes. Just taking a moment of gratitude for the time on your mat this morning. Feeling that connection as we move together, as well as connecting to your breath, movements in your body, which allows that divine light of love and kindness to shine even brighter within you. Wishing each of you a day of happiness, maybe some rest, a great weekend. Namaste. Thanks, you guys.